Hello, my name is Geogen and welcome back to World of Tanks. We're in the Sherman Firefly today, a tier 6 British medium tank. The other of course being the Cromwell. And I kind of prefer the Cromwell for several reasons. But let's talk about the Firefly. The Firefly has a more powerful gun than the Cromwell. It's the 17 pounder, 171 penetration. It's a gun which is similar to that of the Black Princess gun when it's fully upgraded. Of course, this is also fully upgraded. It starts with a crappy 75mm M3 gun, which I believe belonged on the M3 Lee as well, so you can tell how bad that gun was. Anyhow, we're on the map Cliff, and we see a T-25AT. We immediately get hit by said T-25AT and another vehicle. I'm immediately thinking, great, it's going to be one of those games where things aren't going to plan. The armour, as you can see therefore, is not very good, and that's a similarity it shares with the Cromwell. The Cromwell, however, does have more boxy, flat armour compared to the Firefly. You can see the Firefly's armour is quite well sloped at the front, and the sides are slightly curved, but they're flat generally. And the rear is also quite flat. It doesn't matter though, because everywhere on the vehicle it's weak. The only place you're going to bounce really is the turret and the turret mantle, and even then it's still very thin and most shells are going to go through. You'll notice there is some applique armour on the sides here, but I've yet to be hit there, and I would imagine it will go straight through anyway. We're in a tier 7 game, so we're not top of the team list, but we're still pretty high up, so our role in the game should be accordingly high as well. So I decide, instead of suicidally charging down the the 1 line and the 2 line, I decide to loop round and go on top of the hill. Luckily, no one is waiting for me as I cross this middle section of the map. Usually there is, so we managed to get into safety behind this rock, and now we see an A43 who has no idea we're behind him, and he charges forward after one of our friendlies goes down. We do a good amount of damage to him. Set him on fire, and it goes down. We do see a shell coming from behind, and it's a T-37. However, he misses, so we re-engage this target now, instead of going down there to get battered by other enemy vehicles. The vehicle is got a good DPM. It reloads in about 4 seconds with a 100% crew, gun rammer, and fence. You carry quite a large amount of ammunition, and if you need to fire APCR, you have, let's see, almost, well, 239 penetration, which is good. It's funny that we have good enough penetration to go through most vehicles, but we can't go through the side of a TOG reliably. Oh well. We get hit by a Churchill there, and our loader is knocked out, thus highlighting the poor armour of the vehicle. We therefore put the loader back in action. TOG is removed by our AOL, and then we spot the Churchill through the bushes and track him in place. He doesn't seem to know we're here. Oh look, artillery! 130 into him. Another one. Boom, that's him down. Reload and kill the Churchill one. So you see, low health targets with minimal armour, you're going to be able to clear them up pretty quickly. Now all that's left is that T-25T that ruined us earlier. Getting some good shots into him. Apparently we took his track off, even though we don't actually aim for the front drive wheel. And he goes down. We secure 3 kills and do 2,000 damage. So quickly, the post-game stats: 38,000 credits, first class mastery badge, an arsonist, fire for effect, and bruiser. We spotted 2 vehicles, damaged 3 and... no, killed 3 and damaged 6. We did some critical damage to 4 vehicles as well. Team score wise, we came top on experience earned with 1041 base. We did almost 2000 damage. The KB85 did more, so well played to Brock. And the enemy team also had some players who did 1100 damage here and here. Well played to you two as well. Detailed report, we fired 17 shots, 16 of which hit, so the gun is pretty accurate, but it's not 100% accurate, of course, no gun is. And 3 shots failed to penetrate, or in the case of one of them, hit. So 2 shots failed to penetrate and 1 failed to hit. 2000 damage. We spent 3,500 on repairs, 3,000 on ammunition, and 3,000 on consumables because we had to repair and put our loader back in action. And the battle, as you see, lasted only 4 minutes. Anyhow, that was the Sherman Firefly on Cliff. I hope you enjoyed the replay. As always, I've been Geogen, and I'll see you chaps and chapettes in the next one.